So we're going to talk about our RDL today. This RDL, we're going to start at the bottom up and work. RDL stands for a lot of different things. I don't really care, but it's a Romanian, Russian, Romulan deadlift. It's a single leg balance activity. We're going to start at the base, and what he's doing is little toe, big toe, heel. He's trying to get equal pressure on all 6 of those spots. Once he gets it, he's double checking that his pelvis is level. He's then going to shift his weight to one side and lift up the other knee. So this is where we're starting. A couple things to pay attention to is as he stands here, this hip elevated up. It went up higher. He's going to try to keep that balanced. We want to keep that as level as possible. When it's going up, we're using muscles in your back to stabilize it and not the glute muscles on that stance leg. From here, he's going to hinge forward at the hip, dropping his chest, and then standing back up. He's going to do a couple here in a row. As he's going forward, you notice his shoulders and hips are staying square. He's going to go slower. His shoulders and hips are nice and square. As he goes down, he's going until he gets a hamstring stretch. He pauses. He feels that balance. He's then going to activate his back pocket, the glute muscles, to stand him up. As he gets to the top, he's pulling his lower half of your pelvis up and under, engaging that core, squeezing those shoulder blades, keeping his head and chest up nice and tall. He's hinging at the hip. He's trying not to round the back. He's not going to hyperextend the back at the top. You can also treat this like a run. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So just like you're running, you would pull the right arm forward as your left leg is moving forward and vice versa. Okay. Key pieces here. You want to make sure that the shoulders are square. Everything's level, trying not to twist. You're working on balance. You may feel this, beginners doing this. You may feel that your foot and shin are getting a lot of extra work as you're digging into the floor, working on your stability. As you do a few more of these and you get more comfortable, most of that strain should happen in your back pocket. As you go forward, you're going to get a hamstring stretch. Enjoy that stretch. Activate your back pocket to stand up. Engage your belly button, engage your shoulder blades, and work on that stance. Okay, let's look at this from the side. So he's going to do the same thing. He might switch legs. So as this goes up, a couple things that you're going to look for is he's going to take his left arm and push it forward so you can see his lower back, other forward. So this needs to be nice and flat. If it's hyperextended, you'll show me hyperextended. So you're going to lean it back. If you've got an arch going in here, that belly is not pulled up and under. You want this to be nice and flat, so pull it nice and flat. That stays flat as he hinges forward and then stands back up. Same processes here. Little toe, big toe, heel, equal pressure all the time. Everything stays square to the floor and to the wall in front of him. His back is straight. He's hinging at the hips as he's going down and coming back up. This is a very critical maneuver. This is just like your run. You're working on balance and stability. You're getting the right muscles to activate. In that run sequence, you want the glutes, then the hamstring, then the calf, and then the muscles for the big toe to fire in that order. That's a motor firing sequence. That's a run sequence. That's a glute hamstring firing sequence. If you can't feel the glute on this, then there's some remedial exercises that we might want to have you do to get that glute to fire, to get some activation.